or the 2-guard, or even if I need to guard the center and stop centers, you actually have a pretty good chance against most positions. So what tips would you give for new players coming in and using this build in 2K24?
I would say to play either the 3, you can.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. We've got DeLon Wright. Daniel Gafford is out there with Avdia. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard. And for Toronto, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the 3-ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Now here's Wright. Goes up the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out. Well, was the Raptors winning their last game against the Celtics. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Right against Schroeder. And Pirtle pulls it down. And stolen by Kuzma. From past the arc, hands it from downtown.
That's what you expect from Kuzma. He's a high-volume three-point shooter.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the line.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
Pass down, Siakam.
And the first one drops.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. To GA, the Wizards with their trades over the summer, they have definitely hit the reset button for a rebuild.
Yeah, and moved on from Beal and traded Porzingis as well. So kept Kuzma and brought in Poole to start the youth movement. Exciting times for the Wizards.
Now, here's Avdia, covered by Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Poole.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Schroeder against Wright. Here's Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Poole against Anunoby. Poole, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Siakam.
Kuzma knowing his body well and using it.
Siakam's shot is off. It's Kuzma penetrating. Gafford kicks to Poole. Gafford misses.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. But I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Now, here's Poole. There's the pass to Avdia. Driving to the basket. And he makes good on the layup.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Toronto working the ball around now. And again, Toronto no up.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
One-on-one here. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And it's Wright missing. Raptors leading by 4. Back to Barnes. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
A chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, OG Anunoby.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now here's Poole. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Gafford kicks to Wright. 5 on the clock. Shots good by Gafford.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
There's Siakam. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And Wright throws it down hard.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Wizards trail by 7. Right, left side. Here's Poole. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, I don't think that's at the top of the menu of shots that Jordan Poole likes to take, but he can knock it down with touch.
Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Anunoby's got 9 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Poole. In the corner, right with it. Shoots from the right block. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And the shot goes down. He's got 11.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wright finds Kuzma. Now Gafford. Here's Avdia. Sinks that one from the post.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
And that one's good. Barnes.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now, here's Poole. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Washington calls timeout. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Trent comes in for Pascal Siakam. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Gallinari, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Landry Shamet's checked in for Poole. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Wright. It's Trent on the wing to the paint. Here's Achua. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Jones. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Trent. Gallinari with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Second team foul.
Wizards trail by 10. Jones, the pass to Shamet. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now Jones following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. That one goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Toronto lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Achua finds Schroeder. It's Trent on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Shamet with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Kispert wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Trent passes to Barnes. Back to Trent. Shoots over Shamet. Trent gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field. That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Shamet out to Gallinari. He dishes it to Kispert. Back to Gallinari. Takes the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome today.
Now here's Barnes. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. A three ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Jones, the pass to Gallinari. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Young's checked in for Toronto. McDaniels comes in for Gary Trent. Now here's Schroeder. This game he had 10 points. Pass to McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Anunoby finds Young. And here is Anunoby. Young, right side. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 15-point game. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And the Raptors making a change here. Coloco's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Schroeder. From outside the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Now, here's Kispert. McDaniels defending.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
Out left to the wing. Over Kispert. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniels got 6.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Schroeder and Trent are the guards. Jalen McDaniels was out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Coloco in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Kispert, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
For 3, Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter. Right against Schroeder. And Wright kicks to Kuzma. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Coloco. Inside. The shot's good from Kuzma. He's got 5.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Raptors leading by 16. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, what's going to enable the retooled Wizards to take the next step? Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said, I think the biggest thing is the fit. A better fit helps the competitive spirit, the connectivity, and guys get the big picture. But the most important thing is winning. Kevin, he thinks that mindset is starting to take hold.
I think it is. Building that culture is so important. David, thanks.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Out to Kuzma. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Siakam. And again, it's Toronto converting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Poole for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Schroeder's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Kuzma. And even 3-on-3 break. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Can't sleep on Kuzma on the offensive glass because he's more than capable of doing damage like that.
McDaniels finds Trent. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA. And recently, I mean, we've seen Kyle Kuzma turn things around, especially offensively.
Yeah, Greg, highs and lows in the early part of Kyle Kuzma's career, but a nice settled ground for him offensively. He's carried more responsibility and shown that he's capable of doing it.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Out to the wing. Kuzma against Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wright. Second shot opportunity, and it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got 6 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Kispert, no good. And here's Boucher. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
They get it back. Gafford, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 8.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes here for the Raptors. McDaniels checked in for Gary Trent, and Dick subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Poole with it. Now guarded by Siakam. It's good. Poole's got his second basket.
And Poole showing more and more signs of maturity. Hard to rattle.
Here's Dick. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Over to the left wing. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Dick. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 21. In the corner, right with it. Siakam pulls it in.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The 3 from Poole. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Snatched up. To the middle. To the left wing. Here's Dick. Connects from 3-point range. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
And it's Wright missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Barnes can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 21. A baseline J, and Wright gets it to go on the assist from Poole. Poole's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Alinari comes in for Kispert, and Jones subbed in for DeLon Wright. Nailed from three-point land. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Wizards trail by 19. And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Young comes in for Chris Boucher. And OG Anunoby subbed in for McDaniels. And then for Washington, Avdia comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 14, and that one is good.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Here's Jones. Here's Avdia. And the layup's good off the glass. Avdia's got 8 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Jones, the pass to Shamet. The feed to Avdia. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Avdia's got 4 this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Young finds Barnes. Back to Young. Barnes with it. He's covered by Shamet. Misses the 3.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Young. No scoring in this one. Here's Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Raptors lead by 18.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Jones. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Barnes outside for the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jones. 13 points in the game. Over in the corner, Avdia. And the 3 off target.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Dick, that's good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Jones looking for an opening. And here's Gallinari outside. Drills it from outside. Gallinari's got 5 now.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Young finds Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jones from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Barnes for 3. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Now, here's Avdia. Defense right on him. Good on the bucket. 15 points in the game.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Raptors leading by 19 points. Barnes outside. The dish now to Young. Barnes down low. He's covered by Shamet. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting. High arcing shot. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Dick passes to Young. Dick in the corner. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Poole.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Barnes kicks to Young. Pass to Anunoby. Out to the right wing. Here's Dick. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so it's Toronto controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up. But not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors leading by 20. Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Anunoby, good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Toronto shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively. Anunoby, good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 21 in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot off. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Washington ball.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. OG Anunoby, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
The pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Jones, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Schroeder finds Pirtle. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
And the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame, so skilled in how he earns calls on his way up with the shot.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Trent's checked in for OG Anunoby. And a switcher also for Washington. Right, he's checked in for Jones. Good on the second free throw.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Now, here's Kuzma. He has 7. Now, Trent. Here's Siakam. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Pirtle against Gafford. Back to right. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And so here's Toronto after the basket by Washington. And here's Trent outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist here tonight. To the paint, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
For 3, Siakam. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Right, the pass to Poole. Back to right. From deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Trent finds Schroeder. Now Barnes. Beyond the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Toronto's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Wow. Avdia with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And finished off by Avdia.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Washington calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Some changes for Toronto. Koloko's checked in. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Now here's Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Bounce pass from Trent. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Boucher. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wright with it. He has 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Here's Boucher. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma passes to Avdia. It's stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Washington. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Brett, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night, never missing a contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor to play a little bit more often.
Trent outside. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Shamet with it. And it's Trent picking him up.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Down low, here's Trent. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Trent's got 14 points for the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Avdia. 12 points for him. Can't hit from 12. That's tipped to the right side. Here's Schroeder. They get it again. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The open shot by Kispert. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And it's 6 points here for Corey Kispert. Toronto's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Schroeder. It's Trent on the wing. And it's Kispert in the corner. Good on the triple. Kispert's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Inside, here's Koloko. Up and in on the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Right, the pass to Kispert. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. Over to the wing from downtown. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Kuzma. He's got 15.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Even in a league full of stars from afar, Avdia is a rarity.
Denny, the only Israeli player in the league for the 2022-2023 season. Basketball, truly a global sport, and Denny has represented his country well. This guy is continuing to get better.
And here is Shamet. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. Avdia and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
The Wizards have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That free throw, no good. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Then for the Wizards, Gallinari comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Jones subbed in for DeLon Wright. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Trent with it, foul guarded by Gallinari. Toronto working the ball around now. Boucher kicks to Trent. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, after hitting a three earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Washington's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And finished off by Avdia.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
The assist, Tyus Jones.
Boucher passes to Barnes. Now, here's Anunoby. This one for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Wizards shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup. Jones has got 23 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Shots good by Boucher.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Jones. The Raptors getting the bucket, and it's good for 2. Avdia's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Trent finds Boucher. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now, here's Shamet.
Raptors foul.
See the stat sheet here for Scotty Barnes.
That's his second personal.
The Wizards have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
Wizards making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Here's Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 25.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Back to Jones. The shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. Toronto shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Trent. He's still up. Now he's 9 of 10. Here's Jones. 23 points in the game. Passes it to Gallinari. Over Boucher, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Raptors out in front, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Young out there with Barnes. Then there's Jalen McDaniels. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Dick in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Count that one.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And the Raptors with possession. McDaniels passes to Young. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 39.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Jones, no luck. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Off with the layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Some changes for Toronto. Achua comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for OG Anunoby. Jake with it, started by Davis. Young pass to Achua. Here's McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Poole the pass to Muscala. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Coulibaly. And he lays it straight in. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Here is Davis after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Baseline jumper, and Washington again with the bucket.
And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Dick. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Poole against Schroeder. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those are two tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
Dick passes to Schroeder. Now the pass to Dick. Shoots the three. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Good dunk by Achua.
Nice job. Some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Washington with the ball after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Poole. Again, the Wizards good for two.
And Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
McDaniels finds Schroeder. Toronto working the ball around now. Achua, the pass to Schroeder. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Great move off the dribble from Schroeder there to lose the defense.
Pass to Muscala. No one near him. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Back to McDaniel. The kick out to Young. Rebound, Washington.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Poole. Toronto grabs the miss. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Poole. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well. Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Passes it to Dick. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. For the Wizards, Gallinari, he's checked in for Gill, and it's Wright in for Davis. Washington's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now here's Wright. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession, if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Poole. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Washington ball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And Washington making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Here's Gafford. Almost, but it rolls out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Young inside. Gallinari on him. Young's shot is off.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
Now, here's Achua. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Gallinari. Achua kicks to Young. Launches it. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gallinari's got 5 rebounds tonight. Going inside. And it's Shamet missing. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Toronto calls timeout. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Coloco's checked in, and Chris Boucher's subbed in for Young. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Toronto. Here's McDaniels. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Wright. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Here's Schroeder. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. And there's the pass to Trent. to the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Washington with the rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Avdia in the corner, right with it. And a miss there on the triple.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Over in the corner, McDaniels gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
And right, here we go. And the dunk by Wright.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. From the Wizards, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Pass to Gafford. He kicks it to Wright. And Wright throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Passes to Boucher. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gallinari. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done. So, what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the 3 ball is good. Avdia's got 23 points.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And that one drops.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Washington has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Schroeder comes with the double team. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the defense has to close out on Gallinari. He's shooting the 3. That's where he's dangerous.
Again, Toronto.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Gafford tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Daniel Gafford.
Gafford's got 12 points in just the second half. Raptors shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. And finished off by McDaniel.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Wright looking around. Dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Wright. Pass to Shamet. Clock at 6. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Basket counts.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for OG Anunoby.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Schroeder following the bucket by the Wizards. McDaniels finds Schroeder, and it goes down 2 points.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, here's Gafford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Gallinari's checked in. Here's McDaniels. Back to Trent. Takes a 3. It's good from long range.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Gallinari against Young. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Poole. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.